this. I'm going to talk like this for the extent of the episode. Hope you're all alright with that, you bloody wankers, you? Right, I'm off to have some tea with the Queen.
Do you have to swear?
What do you mean? Bloody wankers? That's not so
Don't
bad,
insult
is
the
it?
Queen. Don't put the Queen's name or title in with your
It's
garbage.
the Queen's tea. Are we live?
We're not streaming, so. But yeah,
Are
I got
we
that.
recording?
Yeah, I got that.
Give me a countdown.
100, 99, 98, 90.
Ain't got all night, mate.
Dipshit. 10, 9,
Still a little bit of a high countdown there.
3,
Oh my God.
No, too low.
5, 6, 7,
Prick.
5, 4, 3, 2, your mum.
I'm not accepting that as a countdown. Sorry.
Why not?
Try again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your sister.
Your sister. I hear she's a really nice person.
Yes, she's a saint.
A saint, you say? Like Saint Valentine?
Like Saint Patrick, only less cool.
5,
So
4,
God.
3,
Shut up, Yank.
2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the very first episode of BanterSation. I'm not your host. Technically, we are 3 co-hosts, but I'm Dan. Tonight I'm being joined by...
Jay.
And hashtag. What's up, bud?
There we go. So, I mean, this podcast, we're not really going to be focused on anything in particular. It's just going to be, conversation. A bit of banter, a bit of conversation. Hence the name, BanterSation. What you been up to, lads?
Cap, take it away.
Oh, well, I've had a day, basically. Like, whenever, everybody has those days whenever there's, like, coworkers don't show up. But, like, usually it's, like, there's 2 people in charge of the back room in the area that I work. And she did not show up today. And the other backroom coordinator.
Okay.
I'm not going to say her name.
That's what you are, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. We're both, we have the same time. Yeah.
See,
Yeah, basically.
in all honesty, I think me and Dan wish we have days where colleagues don't turn up.
Yeah, but well, whenever we were bringing in trucks, it's a department store, so it's got it's got everything from chairs all the way to T-shirts and like food. We get it all basically.
Mm-hmm.
And so when one person doesn't show up, and you whenever you're so we had like 12 people that are supposed to be in this back room doing all the things.
Do you want to sorry to interrupt? Do you want to name the store, or would you rather not do that?
I'd rather not do that.
Okay, fair.
It's venting's one of those things that you just do.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, you don't want to just accidentally slander it. And,
I just don't want to be like, oh, these people suck. This is just me, making myself feel better. Basically,
fair enough.
It's not anything. It's Well, so
the
basically,
company just work.
Yeah, nothing is. It's just shitty days are shitty days. So you just got to talk about it. You got to get over it, and then you move on to the next day.
Yep.
And have another shitty day.
And have another shitty day.
Back to the grindstone.
It's really all about that outlook. You just gotta
straight up against the teeth grater.
It's like, yeah, and like before I go, go back to my story. Basically, like the way I look at it is, the best way to make your day better is to just talk to people, which I talk to Dan a lot, and then Jay and I have recently started talking a lot. So, but I when I'm at work, I like to talk to people. I like to ask them what they like, their favorite movies. I like to start at movies and TV shows. That's something that I just watch.
It's easy to find similarities.
Yes, you start at The Office. Definitely the U.S., not the U.K.
Nonsense.
Okay, cool thing about that. But anyways, you start at that, and then you find those other things, and you get into the different genres and stuff like that. The Office and then Disney. Everybody loves. So if you ever have conversations, to start with a Disney movie. Who hasn't seen at least a few of them?
Toy Story 4.
No, we're not.
The less said about that, the better.
But the less said about that, the better, because the majority of this conversation has not seen it yet. Anyways,
2/3.
Yeah, finally going way back to where this story was going. The back room takes 12 people to run. Well, we've been cut on hours lately for some reason I can't explain, because it wouldn't be the correct way, I'm sure. But we've basically lost tons of hours, and whenever you lose hours, you lose manpower. So we went from 12 to 6. We cut the whole thing in half, so everybody else has to do the job of like 2 people.
So it's literally doubling the time taken to do anything.
Yeah, doubling the time. And so whenever one of those 6 people, that's just a lot of like 1.5. That's a whole lot of effort that one person has to do, because it's a fast-paced thing.
So why has people been cut down?
I don't know. Hours, I don't know. Something happened with management, and they were talking about things not going well, and so they're like, okay, well, not necessarily the company in general, but like just maybe it's dealing with a specific person. I'm not sure where it goes wrong up the chain, but so we're losing the hours, and basically whenever the other me isn't there, the other head person of the back room, it's like a whole lot of effort. Like whenever all the other people leave, like there's only usually 2 or 3 people that's left in the back room to continue on and clean up and do all that stuff. I had to do all of it today before I could leave. And whenever the other boss came in, she's like, "Oh, but I needed you to do these things for you." And I was like,
I want to go home.
"I've been here since 6 a.m. Let me go." But then,
job that early. I just couldn't. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think I could either, but then I used to get up at 6 to go to school, and so I thought of it that way.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, like I said, I work with some interesting people, so I like to get in conversations, and that's basically why I like it, is because I talk to a lot of different people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very interesting. Like people that know things about even where I'm from that I don't know. Like some of the girls that work in the back room, asked them where their favorite Mexican restaurant is, and I was like, they said this one place that I didn't know, and so then I told them mine, and they were like, "That's not Mexican."
Oh, okay.
Like that's Tex-Mex.
American Mexican.
Yeah, that's Tex-Mex, and Tex-Mex is not it's Mexican, but it's the American twist. It's like Taco Bell, but like more money and better quality.
Which is very good, by the way. Taco Bell. Me and Jay had our first experience with Taco Bell.
Well, you did.
Oh,
Was that not your first time?
No. I
feel betrayed.
Come on, man. How do you think I knew where it was and knew where to take you?
I can't believe it.
Yeah, we had our first experience.
Mm-hmm. Very tasty.
See, the question is, do you guys have the nacho fries?
No.
No? Okay. No, we have the nacho fries currently. Do you have the Doritos Locos Taco?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it the orange shell?
Yes, the orange shell.
Yeah. Yeah, that was there.
Okay. Yeah, it's really good. Do you have the Cool Ranch one as well?
I'm not sure.
All I know is that I got, what was it? It was the box. It was like a box meal for one, and it had literally.
Yeah, we got the same thing, didn't we?
Yeah, bit of everything
in
in
there,
there.
burrito in there, some of them fries with the weird dusty stuff on it that was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like those. I can't remember if we can still order the Cool Ranch ones, but we still have the Doritos Locos Taco. So.
Ranch is just shit.
Like, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't as good as the nacho cheese one.
Blue cheese sauce is way better. Ranch just tastes like arse.
speaking from like.
Speaking from experience.
It sounds like it.
Do you not think it just tastes sweaty? Or
What?
I'm just not helping myself here.
No.
Every time I lick an armpit, I think, oh, ranch.
No.
No? Okay, then.
I like sauces that are spicy.
See, I can't do spicy.
Oh, I love it.
I can do spicy to an extent.
No, your idea of spicy is lemon and herb.
Fuck off, cunt.
It sure is.
Mate, the jerk chicken we had, was that or was that not spicy, even for your standards?
It's jerk chicken, mate. It's meant to be spicy.
That's my point. I enjoyed that. I could eat that.
But you didn't.
But I had to go.
So
I had to leave half of it because I had to go.
I think you had to leave off of it just because it was burning on the way in and you knew it was going to burn on the way out.
It didn't burn on the way out.
Because you didn't eat it all.
Oh, fuck off. See, I have madrasses. Indians. Cap don't know what that is, but...
Madras, it's not that hot though, is it?
Oh, fuck off. Madras is hot.
What?
It's not as hot as it gets, obviously, but...
Jalfrezi?
Yeah.
We have some Indian restaurants here, but I can't tell you if it's super authentic.
What sort of spice can you do, Cap?
Like hot sauce?
Yeah. Can you do Frank's hot sauce?
Yeah.
Bang. Dan would not be able to do that.
I don't know
Dude,
what it is.
I can do. If it's hot, I will try it.
Right, Dan. So next time you get your pizza from your local pizza place where the guys walk past you at work and go, "Oh, hello, it's you." Yeah. Get some wings, but don't get the barbecue ones. Get the Frank's hot sauce ones.
Yeah.
I thought there's only habanero.
No.
No?
They do hot sauce. Frank's hot sauce. I'm sure they do.
Okay. I ordered Domino's tonight. Should have done that.
There's this. Speaking of hot sauce, there's like this sub place. Have you ever heard of Firehouse subs?
No.
I thought you were going to say Subway then for a second.
No, not Subway.
I was just gonna, yeah.
Screen and slap you.
No, Subway's not as good as Firehouse. Anyways, Firehouse, you order it and it's obviously made for fireman type situation. So it's got the fireman authenticness with the red shit. Anyways, they have like a complete selection of like different hot sauces, ranging from like 1 to 10, and I usually get like 4 bottles like of different ones and try them on my entire sub. Like it's so like I
So
go hot all the time.
Do you have like one section with one sauce, another section with another bit, and another section?
I'll eat half. I'll like cut because it's like 14 inches, so it's a really long sandwich. So like they cut it in half or like sideways in half, and then I'll cut each of those in half, and then I'll make it in smaller sandwiches. But then I'll try a hot sauce on each one of them.
Okay.
And that's why. But like that's why like Jen doesn't like to go there very often. I mean, she does, but she doesn't.
It's too much faffing around watching you cutting up all your bits of
You cut a sandwich,
sandwiches.
putting a bit of hot sauce in each one.
Yeah, I'm very particular, but it usually takes a while to eat there.
Right.
It's not cheap.
That's not really fast food.
It's not fast food.
I thought you said it's meant to be geared towards firemen.
Firemen, yeah. Well, I mean, firemen aren't supposed to eat while they're going to a fire.
Well, no, but
But
maybe
they need
on
to
their
eat
way back
quick,
from a fire.
just in quick they get
Firemen
called.
eat chili and subs. It's like I don't know. It's just one of those
high protein,
stereotypes.
energy.
Do you know, just that of coincidence, or not coincidence, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I fucked it right up. Out of curiosity, do you know what the Scoville units are?
I mean, it goes up to like some odd million, but I can't tell you for certain.
Mate, I've got a selection pack of hot sauces up there that go up to like the millions.
Mate, I hope
I'll
Ben
try
won't
'em.
watch this because I promised him I'd try his fucking
I'll try 'em.
ghost pepper hot wings.
Who?
Ben,
Ghost pepper? I love ghost peppers, dude. I used to have ghost peppers.
I've eaten a whole ghost pepper.
Yeah,
I bit it off of the stalk.
yeah. I'm sure.
I went through 8 pints of milk that night.
No,
But yeah.
Really?
Yes.
because I'm sure that fucking helped.
How hot is a ghost pepper compared to like what them other peppers called?
Carolina
Habanero?
Reaper.
No, Naga.
The Naga is now above it. At the time I had the ghost pepper, it was the hottest in the
Naga's
world. I
above
think
the
the only
Carolina
thing's above
Reaper?
it. Maybe. I feel like, the Naga's one above, and I think the Carolina Reaper's first. maybe.
I thought the Carolina Reaper was still.
Oh no, but
top
there's a
notch.
Trinidad Scorpion as well. That's higher than the Ghost Pepper as well.
I don't know. Ghost Pepper's not as hot as everybody makes it out to be.
Mate,
It's still like top 5 or 6 though.
It's
all I
still- yeah,
know,
it's hot, but it's
I
not
had-
as hot as the other ones.
I had a homegrown Naga chili, and was doing a homegrown Naga chili challenge, and literally I didn't have nothing to eat or drink that day.
Mistake.
It was,
Yeah.
I bit into it, phew, mate, my stomach foamed up and frothed up.
Dude, I'm
Like-
sure you went to the bathroom real fast.
Yeah, one guy,
Very well.
he ended up going to hospital with palpitations and all sorts
wow.
of shit. It was mad. And I mean, this chili wasn't the biggest chili. It was only like, I don't know, not even about finger sort of size.
What the whole length of your finger?
Yeah,
Okay,
decent. Maybe about the size of my little finger, say.
that's still pretty big.
It was big for what it was.
Like the Ghost Pepper was probably like the top part of my thumb, but a bit wider.
Mate, I chumped it down like, and yeah, it was cool.
All the seeds in
heat,
there and everything.
Everything, mate.
I don't care to eat a freaking like pepper. Like I don't care to eat the pepper. I
It's
want
a
it. I
challenge
want
thing,
it.
though, isn't it? It's not about enjoyment. It's doing
I
it
don't-
to do it.
Yeah, but I don't care to do that. I want it. I want it to be flavorful. I want it to taste good. And so like if I was gonna eat a Carolina Reaper, I would want it in a salsa, and I would eat it with a
This is
chip.
the thing, though.
Yeah.
I can't handle spice, but I would happily do it for the bants. I would eat the hottest pepper in the world for the bants.
Would you really?
Yes,
We're gonna hold you to that on here.
mate, I'll do it.
We're gonna do a chili challenge. We
I'll do it
should
live.
do.
Well, not live. I'll do it on the show. I will.
Do it for the vine.
But
For
then
the vibe.
the thing is, if it's not, you know what it needs to be? It needs to be like a separate vlog type thing,
Yeah,
so you can so there's no funny business going on.
yeah.
Freshly sealed pack. Now you get them in they're like plastic Ziploc.
Oh, you're talking like proper ordered, like hot.
Ordering it online because you can't find it in supermarkets.
Oh my god.
Mate, I'll do it. It'll have to be for some sort of reason, though. I'm not just going to be like, oh, I've got one, bang.
Well, like you need EMTs for that shit sometimes.
I mean, that's why in like there's them, you know, like in Man v Food, them sushi places that are just so hot, you have to sign a waiver before you eat it, just to say like, I'm not going to blame anyone for any damage this may cause me.
Any hot attacks I may
Because
have.
basically your stomach cannot digest this, so you're going to get sick.
It's
Really?
gonna happen.
But
Gonna
in
happen.
some of the stuff, yeah.
We better make sure you've got like 3 days off then.
Yeah. Mate, well, after I had the ghost pepper, I was on the toilet for 2 days. Not even joking.
I have a needle.
And then some.
Mate.
I'm just.
And it was hot.
I don't know why I done it. I think someone just dared me at work, in a workplace. Yeah, I can eat, because I like spicy food. I like spicy
I do
food.
too. I really, yeah. I
Like,
like it tasteful.
yeah.
I'm a true white boy. I can't.
I'm a true white boy.
Some stuff like KFC hot wings. They're not so spicy, but there's spice to them. I'm not comparing KFC hot wings to
Spice
anything
too.
super spicy.
Mate,
but they've got a spice to them.
They've got a kick.
They've got a kick.
Yeah,
I like
nothing.
that. I like that kick.
Alright, more of a twinge than a kick.
Ah, fuck off.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're right, but fuck off.
Mate, their zinger's hotter than that.
Yeah.
Would you do a zinger burger? No.
Yeah.
No, you
I've had a Zinger
wouldn't.
burger. Zinger burger's fine.
Yeah?
That's nothing.
Okay. Oh, you got me thinking overtime now of what I can bring, like, what we can have for lunch at work, just so I can...
I don't know why we haven't had jerk chicken again. I need to prove that I can finish it.
Oh, because it cost me a lot of money and you left off of it. That's maybe
How
why.
much was it?
It was like 30 quid for us two.
What?
For that takeaway. Mate,
Yeah, but you got a load of curry goat as well, didn't you?
you had curry goat.
Yeah, but it was only some of yours.
No, you had your own portion.
Oh.
Curry goat, rice and peas.
30 quid.
Mate, it's
It was
expensive.
a little cardboard box, man.
It's
There's barely anything there.
expensive.
Damn, okay.
Curry goat ain't cheap.
I was gonna say. I mean,
I love goats. They're so cute. I regret eating it now.
I don't.
the only
Lovely, lovely.
cute goat is a miniature goat.
A lamb.
pygmy goats.
Yeah.
They're definitely different things. I'll tell you what I'm not happy about right now. As boring as this may sound, this fucking weather.
Mate, it's kicking me in the
It's killing
nuts.
me. Shut
I
up,
don't
Cap.
want
Shut the fuck up.
hear Anything.
Mate, I was up until 4 o'clock this morning, tossing and turning. The windows are wide open. It's chucking it down with rain, and there is no breeze whatsoever.
You said the other day that you don't go to bed until 3. So you were in bed for an hour tossing and turning.
Still an hour, bruv.
Okay.
Mate, I can't get to bed I can't get to sleep in an hour. Normally,
Takes me like 15 minutes.
it takes me a solid 2 hours.
Once I turn off once I put my phone on the charger and on my bedspread or my side table, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna think for a few minutes and I'm out.
This is the thing. You have aircon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing.
You can completely adjust the temperature of your apartment.
Okay. See, I thought the UK being a first world country,
We don't need it.
Yeah.
Normally.
You have your houses and your shit are all pushed open with different windows. I wish we had that because I would love that with my air conditioning. But I only want that for the summer whenever we have 97% humidity.
That's how it is here at the moment. I'm telling you now.
I mean, damn. I sent Dan a picture the other day of how hot it was and the humidity and stuff, and that was so bad. Today it was.
The thing is, you're used to it though.
Bad.
Mate, it's got to be at least 60% humidity over
It
here.
does not mean it kills us, man. It is still so hot.
Sticky.
I was hot, sticky. Whenever I came back from Germany last year, and I got off the plane and I stepped, I could feel the wet and dampness all over me.
Right now, 10 to 11, it is 89% humidity. That's definitely lowered throughout the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's getting
definitely
cooler
dropped.
now, yeah.
Yeah. So, 18 degrees
Y'all,
Celsius.
I mean,
And it's going to be 31 this weekend.
It's
I'm not gonna say climate change, but damn, I already said it.
Let's talk about climate change.
It's fake. Right, okay. Alright, it's not fake. Alright, it's not fake, but it's been blown out of proportion on a massive scale just so they
Explain.
can tax shit.
Explain.
Money, bro. What makes the world go round?
So, are you referring to this like the what's the new thing they brought in London? I can't remember what it's called.
What, the ULEZ? The ultra low emission zone?
Yeah, that.
What a load of crap.
You think that's just a money grabbing scheme?
But how are they marketing it?
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't
let
know.
your kids go to school in a nice unpolluted area. Fuck off, mate.
Isn't what are they saying?
Yes.
This ultra low emission zone is better for your children.
Yes, pretty much.
I mean, they're not wrong.
No, okay.
There's a reason like people in Hong Kong wear them face masks.
Mate, what population have they got there? Have you ever seen the roads of Hong Kong?
Yeah.
20 bikes wide, 100 bikes deep, and that's only one set of traffic lights.
It's gridlock permanently. But
You know?
and LA is like that. And LA, you can actually because it's a valley, isn't it? You can actually, if you stand at the highest point of the valley, you can see
small
the air
valley,
is like
they call it.
brown because obviously it all sits in this valley,
Small
so you can
valley.
see the thick, yeah.
It's nice. South Park made an episode about it.
But
It's,
I think it's just blown out of proportion.
Is the Earth heating up? Are the ice caps melting? Is that all a lie?
Well, it still snows. What's wrong with you?
Oh my god, that's not what it means.
No, I know, but it's the opposite, isn't it?
No,
It
no,
still
no.
snows. Does it still snow?
Well, yes.
When was
Right.
the last time it snowed?
Streams.
What, in the UK?
Yeah.
Last year.
Did it?
Yeah?
I don't remember.
Yeah? March or something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember.
March
I remember
or
saying-
April, and it
No, it
snowed
was-
for weeks.
It
2
was
weeks.
February. It was like very late February because I remember saying to you, it definitely won't snow again this year. Well, it definitely won't snow this year. Now we're already in February, and then it did like a week later.
Remember
I'm
that?
telling you.
Yeah, it weren't much though. There was a sprinkling.
It was enough
It
to
didn't
bring.
stay.
Yeah, it was. It was enough. Mate, fields got white. It didn't set in London because obviously it's always been used.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's real. It's happening pretty fast, but I don't think we'd be dead by 2050 like that.
No.
Dead by 2050? Come on, man.
No, that's
Hold
an
on.
extreme exaggeration.
It sounds. No, I mean, I wouldn't say super extreme.
Mate,
I would say
40 years.
It's a really good. It's a decent sized exaggeration.
It's not even 40 years.
So wait,
it's
what's that?
31 years.
By 2050, we're all dead.
No, not like we're all dead. No, not like that. But like the thing is, we're gonna start losing like all the tides are going to be changing, and they're already wrecking like Houston a few years back flooded. That never has happened before ever.
Right. So what's happening with the tides?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The tides they're going to start taking more and more of the land.
That's just erosion.
Oh yeah, but it's melting the polar ice caps as well, and that's adding more water, so it's changing. So we're gonna lose land.
Is Houston a coastal city?
I mean, it's not too close, but it's still pretty close.
But is it on the coast at all, or is it not?
It's near the coast, yeah. But what I'm saying is, New Orleans hadn't even flooded, until what was it? 2004, I think.
Didn't Arkansas just flood?
New Orleans?
Was that a damn thing?
That's swamp territory.
Not all of it is swamp. Anyways, but speaking of, Dan's talking about flooding and stuff. We had all that new rain and stuff that we haven't had as much in forever, and we started breaking levees nonstop, flowing through. We are in Arkansas. We're flooded, but it did not rain here as much as it rained everywhere else that flooded into Arkansas, because all the rivers are connected and they lead to the Gulf.
Okay.
Which half of it comes through. The majority of it will spearhead at us. So stuff's happening. Stuff is happening. The weather is changing in drastic, crazy ways.
Right. The way in which I see that the weather's changing is the seasons. So you've got time, yeah.
Which is a human construct.
I'm noticing that as well. I'm pretty sure.
And then you've got seasons. They was in sync. So winter used to fall in December, like for us. I don't know about for you guys, but winter used to fall in December, and it used to snow every Christmas when I was younger. But now it seems like they're out of sync by a couple of months now, and that's just going to increase.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and
that's what it is. So I think that could be just throwing you off.
No, I mean I don't.
But we're still having hot summers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like the hottest summers on record, pretty much every year.
But we're still having cold winters.
But
that's what climate change is. It doesn't mean it's just getting hotter.
It's getting extremely hot. It's also going to get extremely cold as well.
Right, I get that. So don't that counteract then?
Well, not really.
If you get so far extreme to one, is it going to matter? Are you going to make it to the other? And if the other comes, is it going to completely freeze over everything?
Well,
it just depends. You can't. Just because it's going to happen like that. Not everybody is going to survive.
I mean, don't they say the Earth has had loads and loads of ice ages? So.
Yeah, where everything's died.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before a new ice age.
So what caused the other problems then?
This is what I'm saying. This is why I sort of feel like I'm not on the same page as you, but I feel like I know where your page is, because stuff like the ice age has happened before.
Yeah,
many times.
And there wasn't cars around and that shit then.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a lot of eruptions from volcanoes and stuff. I get that.
But are these just natural disasters? Volcanoes have been erupting since volcanoes
time began. Yeah.
But we still have
tectonic plates colliding.
But it's not just that. But we still have super volcanoes like Yellowstone. If Yellowstone it blows up, that's half of the western part of the United States.
Eastern, isn't it?
Western.
Oh.
Yellowstone is western.
West.
It's near Colorado, New Mexico, all that area.
Never mind.
No.
It's more north, isn't it?
That's the colonies, boy. That's the original colonies.
That complete coast is just destroyed.
Yeah, well, the colonies like in Washington D.C. because that's in a very sort of island coastal area.
Yeah.
But like that, like all that stuff's gonna start getting flooded. Like we're gonna lose Florida at some point.
Mm.
Like, it's gonna happen.
Is that because they're the closest to sea level? It's
Well, yeah. Also they're
Well,
closer to the equator too, so that's where everything's. The water is melting from one.
that's why we don't have earthquakes.
Moving around.
well, no,
You guys are
Florida's on one of the biggest tectonic plates that there is.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Florida, yeah, and California,
Yeah.
they've got the biggest.
California would break off at some point. Not within our lifetime or even the next generation or the next generation. But
I thought we'd be dead by then.
Yeah, we're dead in 4 years, aren't we?
Right. So, okay, it's a problem, yeah, but not that big. There's already if there is thinning of the atmosphere or whatever, it's already been proven that it's repairing itself. No.
Only because we started putting measures in forth to try to curb it, which most of the countries have done, except for the United States pulling out. China sort of being there or pulling out. But what I'm saying, we are doing stuff finally, and so it's helping.
I blame Dan. It's all that air spray uses.
I don't use it now. It's a fair spray.
Shut up. Do that on your head.
I do not use hairspray.
Hair palm.
I don't use hairspray.
Do you have pomade? We jumped from climate change to pomade real fast. But anyways, like
Oh, pomade. The stuff you slick it back. No,
wax, yeah,
it's just wax.
wax pomade.
Pomade is more of an oil.
Anyway.
They're still this hair product.
So shampoo then. Let's
So-
start out with shampoo.
What I'm saying is they're hair styling product.
Okay, this conversation is dead.
Anyways,
Hair products. So that's it.
My
Go ahead.
bad.
I know about hair products, so I'm gonna keep rubbing this mustache.
Snapback.
Snap it.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
What have you been doing? You're the only one who hasn't commented.
Oh.
Jay.
Me?
Yeah.
What, you haven't commented what you've been doing, have you?
Well, yes, I did.
Okay. I have been putting this together.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, Jay is already famous.
I'm not famous by the slightest. I'm
More
not.
famous than us two.
No, I'm not.
How many subscribers do you have, Jay? Let's just round it up and say 1,000.
No, it's 960.
Okay. What's that closer to? 900 or 1,000?
Hold on. Let me look up mine.
If we're rounding up, then 1,000, but it's not 1,000.
You're very close to 1,000 subscribers, and it's a travesty that you haven't already reached that.
It is
So
very
Jay-
close.
Jay is a YouTube reviewer. Do you want to talk about this, or do you not?
If you want, yeah.
Okay, so Jay's a YouTube reviewer. He reviews vape products. I don't know how many of you watching are fans of that genre. I know Cap doesn't really care away, so
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so Jay,
Yeah, so I'll do YouTube reviews. So basically, this is my log cabin. Yes, Dan, it's a log cabin.
I'll let it slide this one time.
Thank you very much. It is a log cabin. It's 5 meters by 5 meters, right? And it's
Pretty small log cabin, isn't it?
2.4. It's a log
Hold
cabin.
on. There's a lot of over explaining and overcompensating for this
5
description.
meters by 5 meters. It's made of
It's
log,
5 meters by
not
5
planks.
meters.
Not wood
It's-
planks.
But hold on. But Jay, why do you have to clarify? Jay, why
Because of-
specific-
Why do you feel the need to defend yourself?
Because of
immediately?
Dan, he went like it just sucked the super sourest sweet ever.
Yeah, but that's the best. Anyways, what was Dan gonna do?
Nothing. It's a log cabin.
Nothing. Okay.
It's a log cabin at the bottom of my garden, and it's where I do my reviews from. So that's why I've got this nice little setup. On Father's Day, a couple of Sundays ago, I got these foam pads for Father's Day off the children and the wife. So I put them up. I put my shelving up. I've got some vape juice there. So this also doubles up as my review live stream area for my vape channel.
So what have you got in that log cabin?
What have
Is
I
it-
got?
Pretty much set up like a cabin in the woods, there's a big
Cabin in the
wood burning fire.
So I've got a fake wood burning fire which is an electric heater, but you can turn all the...
ones with like ribbons that are all coloured, or...
What do you mean ribbons? No, it's got like fake coal in there with a light and a fan that spins around so it looks like it's glowing.
Okay.
I've got a big white sheet on the wall, nicely battened off with a projector.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a 3-seater leather sofa. I've got this area. I've got a big 2.5 metre bench there. I've got an arcade cabinet. I've got a locker for computers. I've got a table, more than one table. I've got a coffee table. I've got a fridge. So yeah.
So it's kind of set up almost like a log cabin.
Yeah.
That is weird for, you know.
For what?
And it's quite big for, you know, for a shed,
It's
for example.
Why would you even drop the S bomb?
The S word.
I had to. I'm sorry.
It's not a shed.
I've been in there.
It's a... Yeah?
Not a shed.
It's not a shed. Look, someone even made me some specialised juice. Yeah, look at this. It's not a shed shortbread. It's not a shed. It's a log cabin. That is...
Shout out to...
Ultimate.
Is it Ultimate?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So yes, this is my little setup. My man cave, if you like, with my arcade cabinet in there and projector and surround sound. Disco lights, I forgot about that. Big old disco sound system.
Disco lights.
Yeah. Won't have them in the S word, will we?
What?
Yeah.
I'm just saying disco. That's a bit dated, isn't it?
No.
When was the last time you went to a disco? That wasn't
When was the last time you saw a disco?
They are only disco lights. You have them at parties. So we clear this all out, and like at New Year's when we have a family get together, we can put the disco lights on for the party. Yeah.
Okay.
That was my best disco.
Oh
That was my best disco. And
disco
that's what I know.
stew.
Mate, what happened to The Simpsons? Is that still going?
Yeah.
The Simpsons, yeah, bro.
Mate,
Longest running television show.
And it's... see, I never...
30s.
Don't even tell me you never got into it.
No, I feel like I've never truly got a proper grasp on it. Just because, like, isn't it all, like, consistently on? They just show random episodes here and there.
No,
No, it's on
they
daily.
consistently on.
Mate, I'm just not
They
into it.
like do you understand like what the show is, like what it is?
A cartoon.
Yeah, but it's like it's just like South Park.
Yeah.
Or Family
I
Guy.
understand the inner workings of a TV.
But
It's a lot tamer. It's aimed at a broader audience.
they comment on like society, like things that are happening in like daily, like the like weekly stuff, like politics. Sometimes
It's a running commentary.
what?
It's a running commentary of life. There's often,
Kind
there's
of,
often
yeah.
Kinda.
influences
Put
from
the stuff
celebrities.
that we all think about or things that are happening.
It brings
Stuff
you
like-
news in a not boring way.
See, I don't know why
But-
you don't like political comedy shows.
Don't like what?
Political, like political comedy shows. Like
For example.
Jon Stewart is a political comedy show.
See, I don't know, you probably haven't seen Have I Got News For You or anything like that. I know.
I feel like because there's maybe there was one guy that I saw that was from a British political comedy show, but I can't remember where I saw it.
9 out of 10 cats. That's a good one.
That's not political.
Mm.
That's why I said Have I Got News For You, because that is almost strictly political, I guess.
Okay.
Do
We'll cut that bit out.
What? Wait,
Nish
say no, I think
the
Ian Hislop.
40
He's-
minutes.
He's one of the regulars on Have I Got News For You.
is it Nish Kumar?
Oh no, but I know who that is.
Oh yeah, that's who I saw. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's who I was thinking of whenever. I thought he was pretty good. He was basically just like a John Oliver to Jon Stewart comedy type person. I don't think you know who they are, but they're really big names. Stephen Colbert, you know Stephen Colbert? Damn. Anyways, yeah. Since you guys don't know who I'm talking about, let's talk about something that you guys know.
Well, I was gonna say, how badly do either of you want to go into the whole politics thing?
Oh no, Cap's itching.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it. I mean, I totally don't have to in this go run. That's fine. Mm-hmm. It's just like I just don't want to dull you guys with mine. I'd rather talk about yours.
Because we're in having a much bigger shit show than you are.
No, our shit show is. I think our shit show is bigger than yours because who's the number one country in the world right now, and who's shitting the bed hardcore? We are. So, who's about to go almost start another war with Iran? We are. Back to you. Let's go.
Well, we don't even have a leader, so. That's a shit show.
The Queen can literally step in at any moment. You know that.
That'd be amazing.
Mate, you should do a better job.
Innit? If the Queen was just like 80, step aside, you wankers.
80, how old is the Queen now? 80 what?
And the rest?
90? No, she is 90, bruh.
Fuck off.
She is.
No.
93, 94, I think.
She is in the olding times now. She is living well past her students. Probably.
Let me have a look.
I think Prince Philip's older than her, but
probably
not significantly.
Good thing he's not driving anymore.
That is true. Is he not driving anymore? I swear someone took a picture of him like a few days later. Oh, they did. Good.
Did they really? Why does he need to drive? This is the thing I don't understand.
I get that people enjoy driving. There's plenty of people who like.
She is 93 years old. I feel bad. I do apologise, Your Majesty. I didn't realise.
Mom.
93 years old, and she would do a better job.
Probably.
She could rock that.
She's still got all her faculties. Speeches, like she's still bantering. She's still getting about fine.
Yeah.
3 years old.
She's still rocking those crazy outfits, so she's noticed more than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Would you call them crazy? I'll just call them nan outfits.
Mate, they are fucking worth
dough. They're extravagant, but they're just like fancy nan outfits, really.
Yeah. Like I mean, she's rocking it. I mean, when she did the all green one, I mean, come on.
You can't talk shit about her. She's the queen.
Yeah.
I'm not talking shit about her.
I won't have you badmouth her, mate.
She's awesome.
You'll be straight out, mate.
Awesome. What? Why are you guys thinking I'm saying I'm doing something?
It sounded like you were gonna fire shots. That green outfit.
No. That green outfit was awesome. I said that was awesome. She's legendary.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say she looked like a cucumber or something, but I'll let you off.
Her whole goal in those outfits is so she's seen more than everybody else, even though everybody's gonna see.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
man.
Look, Philip, I'm Pickle Rick.
She does that so she's seen more.
Yeah,
it's definitely part of it. I've watched a bunch of stuff.
Mate, she wears them with style though. Come on.
She still looks good.
Yeah, exactly. I just the green was so awesome because I mean now the internet. I mean she's all over it. She was before, but now I mean even more so. She entered the meme-verse, bro. I said, bro.
See, I don't want to go into the monarchy because I don't want to talk about like successes and stuff because I just feel like that's sad to talk about. Because all I don't know, Jay, you may have. You were around when the last king was on the throne, weren't you? Yeah.
You are getting the shittest jobs at work for this. Straight up. The S word, mate, and now this.
That shit has rolled straight down the hill, right down my throat.
Right down the hill.
What was I even gonna say?
You don't want to go down the monarch route.
I was just saying, like, all we've ever known is the Queen. And I just think that's gonna be so sad that it's not. You know what I mean?
All I've ever known was Obama.
I'm a fan of the Queen.
Me too.
For real.
I know a lot of people who are like, oh, who gives a shit? It's just a tourist
attraction. I'm not super patriotic like that, but like I think she rocks the Queen status like well.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say dedication to the? Well, it is a monarch. Never mind. That was a dumb thing.
Go on.
I was gonna be like, would you say it's like nationalistic to be for her or the government? I mean, she is kind of the government, but not really.
She's not at all.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
They have to run things past her. I get that.
This is the thing, though. When they say they have to ask her permission to have a general election, she won't say no.
No.
You can't.
You've just got to tell her.
She can. If she said no, then there wouldn't be one.
But you've just got to tell her of your intentions, and she just rolls with it.
Yeah.
She's so laid back.
Yeah, and there would always be sufficient reason for asking for a general election, so she'd always okay it. Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like, I mean, they're not the same thing, but they are. So, like, if one is more so if they're more nationalistic toward the government and the country, but like they're like, with the royals ain't nothing. But I mean, nobody thinks like that, right?
I care more about the royals than I do any politician who walks the face of the earth.
Because they haven't done anything wrong that we can prove. I said that we can prove.
That we can prove. Yeah.
But
let's not go into that.
We're not doing that. Yeah, so
that's not.
Jay is looking up porn. Currently.
No, I'm not. I'm looking up stuff.
In your glasses. So.
It's not porn. Actually, it's just stuff to do with the Queen and like.
Someone will zoom in CSI style and find out exactly what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Enhance the image. Enhance the image.
Enhance.
I was looking at why she has 2 birthdays.
See,
she does have 2 birthdays. I remember that reasoning. Look up 101 facts by that guy.
She's the longest
serving
monarch, ever.
Yeah.
She was. What's funny is she was also aside from now Prince Charles, she was the longest person to wait for a turn. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think. But now it's Prince Charles.
Okay, so all right, let's chuck this into the mix then.
Do it.
What do you think about Charles becoming king? Do you think he should have a shot, or do you think he should just advocate and let these boys do it?
I think
these boys do it.
I think he will become king.
Just because it's his right. It's his birthright.
Yeah, and he's still perfectly capable at his age. He's younger than the Queen.
Yes, mummy.
But he obviously got a lot of advice from her, and he's seen how she does things. I'm sure he'll do it great. But I think it would make more sense for William to take it right away. Because he'll obviously be on the throne for longer. People have more of a chance to connect with him on that same sort of level. But yeah, I would imagine Charles will take over.
Okay, devil's advocate question. Why do we care so much?
I'm just curious. I just wanted to throw it out there.
No, about the success. I know it's interesting to think about, but I don't know. That sounded really dickish. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
What did?
It wasn't supposed to sound so bad.
What's that?
What I meant by it was, it matters only because that's just how they used to do things. Back whenever she took the throne, she was basically head. She basically made a bunch of decisions, right? At that point. So
you still got that page open, Joe. When did she get crowned?
She's had a diamond.
Early 40s, late 40s, early 50s. It was the first coronation to be televised.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It doesn't say without me looking through other pages. I can do it if you want to know.
I mean,
it's not the end of the world.
It was after World War II.
Mate, she was born in 1926.
Yeah. Straight through that war like it was nothing.
Go on, girl. 2 wars, bro.
2 wars.
No, 1 war.
When was the first war?
Ended in
1914?
1914? No, 14. It was later than that.
It was 14.
It did 16, didn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
anyway.
It was either 13. Anyways, it was in the teens. That's when it ended. But yeah, no, it would have to be in the early 50s.
Yeah. I'm not sure when was her last thingamabob.
What celebration was about 5 years? No, more than that. It was the Diamond Jubilee, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was in East Ham, so that would have been a long time ago then.
What's Diamond?
60 years, is it?
So yeah, because she was in her early 20s, wasn't she? I think. When she was
Yes.
Is that a celebration for how long she's been on the throne, or is that what is that?
Yeah. A reign, yeah. I'm gonna have to look now.
You know what would be interesting?
What?
If Prince George took over immediately. He's like 7 or something.
Prince George.
Prince George.
George. Oh,
yeah. I mean, they obviously have no real power. It's just a historical thing, isn't it? They used to. And
yeah, they used to.
Nice.
And that's what it's. I mean, it's. I don't know where I was going with that thought.
Yeah.
1953.
53.
Yeah, early 50s. Yeah.
Wow.
Long old time.
Long old time.
Yup.
But anyway, going back to, I don't know. I think Cap should, shed some light on politics.
Yankee Doodle.
I mean, I am with you guys. I mean, I'm asking questions.
Oh, we want to know about.
Did we even go into our politics properly?
No, not really. We sort of we swerved it like legends. We fucking whop.
Hey, we've already. Let's. I mean, we've kind of dabbled at Brexit a little bit, right?
Not really.
Let's just get one thing straight, yeah. No one wants to hear about fucking Brexit. I'm fed up to the back teeth of that shit.
Me too.
So, putting that to one side, what do you think about Boris coming Prime Minister?
I mean, it's pretty much a guarantee, isn't it? So
I think he's a legend, man.
He's hilarious. He's like Trump, but way, way, way less offensive. He's that kind of wild card who knows what he's going to say. Is he going to turn up for this? Is he going to do this? He doesn't seem like a career politician. He doesn't seem like he's
windswept hair. Just like he just woke up. Well, yeah, sure. But bloody good to be here.
Rhubarb sounds wonderful.
He's quality.
Yeah. Runs over 7-year-olds.
He got excited. He's competitive when it comes to rugby. I'd have done the same thing.
If you are like at one half of that, 1 1/2 of that whole child taller than that, and you're, I don't know.
I don't even think it's completely intentional. If you watch it, he sort of he tries to arch his body to miss the kid and just ends up plowing into him.
You didn't see what happened off screen. Did that little kid kick him in the shins and say, your hair's a mess?
Did he give him a noogie and that's why his hair's now a mess? It's just been about that since. You don't know.
Anyways, just I don't know. I when I think of presidents and which ones that it's hard for me to think.
Well done, Dan. We've done it.
Completely swept.
That Trump. I mean, I don't know. I'm coming back because of this example.
Okay.
It's hard for me to think. Trump next to FDR, or Teddy Roosevelt, or the greats, and it's super hard to think of Boris Johnson next to Winston Churchill.
See, this is what I was about to say.
Thatcher.
When I think Boris Johnson, I think which prime minister was he most similar to? Winston Churchill.
Damn right.
I don't know about him in terms of policies. I don't know if Boris would do such a good job if World War III broke out. I don't know that. He might. But in terms of being a character and being someone that people can connect with, I think he's there.
Even if you hate him, you're still connecting with him, on a different level.
The public, straight out. So, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, it's politics. But
it's not politics. It's a popularity contest to decide who gets control of nuclear weapons.
That's what politics is.
But
it's basically a popularity contest. You vote for who you like, and you try to win people over with information or dirt on other people.
What's happening about the Electoral College? I heard that was being re-looked at.
Swerved.
You want to
Yeah.
swerve the Electoral College?
No. I mean, I thought we were going to talk about how immigrants in UK pay 32% more in taxes, but
What about how we give the EU 350 million pounds a year, and that's why the NHS is.
well, yeah, but I mean, you're a world power. You're going to help out the smaller countries that need it, or other countries. It's the same with U.S. It's you expected. With globalization, you're supposed to help everybody.
Have you heard the phrase "charity starts at home"?
Yeah, that's a very America first / nationalistic type thought. Yeah,
It is nationalistic, but at the same time, I feel like the more you are the more you are less yourself is struggling, the less you're struggling, the more you can help others.
okay.
Yeah.
Just because it provides you with more resources to do more.
So
I don't know. I think if you have the resources,
If you want $50 million, you wouldn't give $1 million to charity right away, would you? You would make sure your mum's happy. You'd make sure your dad, your wife, cousins, aunts, uncles. You'd make sure they're all fine.
Did you say win?
If
Because I'm not talking about win.
what?
If you have okay, so if that's the case, yeah, obviously you're going to do that. But if you have money, if your family has money, or if your country is so wealthy, like you are, that
really,
I don't know about that, sir.
I mean, we could look up the statistics, but I mean, I would love some input from Jay.
We just had a recession.
So did we, but we're booming. We got out of it thanks to Obama, and then guess who decided to slap tariffs on everything?
Do you know what? You're the only person I hear who said Obama did a good job. I don't know.
You don't talk to a lot of Americans.
I hear a lot of Americans.
his head was in the right place. He had a lot to prove, though.
Who, Obama?
Yeah.
In what regard?
In regard, like, you know, he was the first ever black president, so he had to step up to the plate, and he had a lot to do for that. But the people loved him.
He had a scandal, or else he would risk, America being racist, would never elect another black person.
Yeah, so he had to do a good job in order for other people to get that opportunity. I personally feel that he done a good job. You know, with that healthcare thing that he was doing over there, mate. That
did that not fuck up a load of businesses?
The thing is, hold on. The thing is with Obamacare is it's a half measure. It literally puts off everybody because it's like okay, we're all gonna start paying into it so we can all help out different people. But the thing is, since they tried to capitalist it, I don't know how to make that term. They were like, oh, we're gonna make it. We have to put prices on everything. We have to mess up everything.
But his intentions was for the better.
Yeah, but
although it was off, it wasn't just him that white fucked up. It was the people around him. Like, don't forget, you had people that was resigning, and people that didn't want to work alongside him, and they was making it all difficult for him along that way.
Seems like people are resigning on a daily basis who work for Trump.
Hold on. When you're talking about resigning, you're like his staff. I mean, he had people resign here and there, but it wasn't anything like. It's not nearly what Trump. We have vacant positions in our government, big vacant positions. But with Obama, I mean, we're talking about American politics instead of British politics. But with Obama, it was a Congress, because we have the checks and balances. We have the three-tiered government, judicial, executive, legislative. The fourth estate is the people. I mean, it's technically, you get it, democracy, freedom.
Yep.
But yeah, like they openly were like, we're gonna prevent anything, Obama from doing anything. Like, we had a Supreme Court justice, which is another tier out of the three, the judicial branch. One of them died, and at the last year of Obama's presidency. And if that happens, you're supposed to be able to appoint somebody. You're supposed to be able to appoint somebody then and there, and then Congress would approve, and do stuff like that. But the Senate, which is not the House of Representatives, the Senate, which was ran by Republicans, the GOP, the crazy people. They were like, no, we're not going to pass it because we hate Obama. We're not going to help him at all. We're going to put down everything.
prime example of being like work against him. Like, you know.
Yeah, they did it. They did it on purpose to try to ruin his legacy. And then when Trump came in, they started deregulating everything Obama did.
Wow. Is Obamacare still a thing?
It sort of barely. When Trump appointed a bunch of different judges that were far right, so they started attacking it with lawsuits, and then now they finally found it unconstitutional in some aspects. So things have to change or something. It's absolute madness.
Can I let you in on a little secret? I have no idea what Obamacare is.
It's healthcare.
Right. So
And
what is it, like insurance or?
It's like insurance, but
it's similar to the NHS, like where everybody pays for it in the US. Like people that couldn't afford it or couldn't afford healthcare, they would have got subsidiaries to help them, and
so it's kind of like an NHS, but only for people who can't afford.
Sort of, yeah. It was meant to help people then less fortunate, like financially.
Right.
Yeah, and people were like, "No, I don't want to pay for other people's." Safety or health, because why do they matter to me because I'm selfish?
Mate,
yeah, pretty much.
Is that not what we do? Like,
yeah, but
I paid for Jay's broken leg to get fixed, and he pays for my broken leg to get fixed.
Okay, so now we're gonna swing back, because the way you're thinking and feeling now is basically what I was saying earlier. If you're helping other countries, because you have the thing, that's what you need to do.
Full circle.
See what I'm saying?
Charity starts at home.
Literally, what I'm saying is, if you have it, do it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the financial means for free healthcare for everyone? Oh, yes.
If we tax, like the thing that you said was theft, taxing is how you do it.
Yeah, taxation is absolutely necessary.
Absolutely necessary. It's not theft. It's absolutely necessary. So when prime ministers or famous people or super rich families hide their money in offshore accounts,
it's kind of fucked up.
And they don't get the fair share of taxes taken out of their thing to help the American people or the British people or the whatever countries of people, that it hurts.
What I'm against, like, right, I'm not going to name any companies or none of that shit, yeah, but what I'm against is big companies in the UK trading, earning big money, having offshore accounts so they don't have to pay their fair share of tax inside the UK. I know it's all about making profit, and I know that, but they've got so much money that the fat cats are just sitting on it and don't know what to do with it. Like,
it's the wealth gap.
You know,
more money than they could ever possibly imagine spending.
Yeah, million times over. You know, but like they should be paying their way in taxes. We have to do it on the lower level. Mm-hmm. You know, big companies should be doing that, and then it wouldn't solve all the problems, but it would help contribute to ease.
So do you believe on taxing just like big companies more, or like just rich individuals?
No, I wouldn't say rich individuals as such, because obviously they've worked hard. I'm not saying everybody has, but the most of them have worked hard. You know,
let's just say Alan Sugar, for example. Not calling you Alan Sugar. Have you ever watched this? I'm sure you won't.
But he built his shit up from nothing, and that was him as a person. You know, obviously, yeah, good support and good help around him. Yeah, believe it or not, my son actually goes to a school which is part funded by Alan Sugar.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so like, and he does his bit. You know, which is a good thing, because you know he's not a selfish person like that. Obviously, if you went up to him and asked him for 20 quid, he'd tell you to jog on, I suppose. But the thing is, he knows where to help in the right areas. Like, he's investing into schools, or a school in particular that I know of. Any more, I don't know. But it's all to do with education of our children, our future. You know, the country's future. You know, yeah. Like, people that just get a free ride, and it's a difficult situation. This is a very touchy subject.
Difficult thing to talk about.
It is. I do believe that companies that are swerving the taxes by offshore companies, I do think that is wrong, and I do think that they could do a little bit more to put into the country, not just this country, any country they're doing it in, to ease. Like I said, it's not a problem solver, but it can help along the way to reduce things and help things start off, or kickstart things to help other people. But do you know, all boils down to, at the end of the day, selfishness.
Yeah.
That's what
When
it
you see
is.
them figures climb, you just want to see them figures climb again.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
It's a competitive thing, and that's why business people are successful.
that is the thing.
People
That
who
is
are
the key thing.
businessly-minded entrepreneurs.
It is a competition to see if they can break last year's record or whatever.
Whether it's between fast food chains or supermarkets.
How to reduce spending by cutting hours, cutting people, cutting
Exactly.
this.
Like, it might not be the same scenario, but that's what's happening in your company right now, which will rename nameless.
No, I mean, yeah, that's just
But-
an example. I mean, that's happening all over.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, it's to maximize profits.
yeah, maximize profits. And
At the end of the day, the world runs on figures.
Someone today was talking about a kebab
money's
shop, but
important and stuff
the
like
kebab
that,
carves
but-
itself.
Yeah.
Prime example. But obviously that's on a much smaller scale. But even in terms of self-checkouts in supermarkets and
Yeah.
things like that, cutting back on
Do
wages.
you use them?
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Out of principle.
What? Because people are getting paid to do them. They need to see. They said it would be quicker and all that, but every time you go to them, there's always a big queue, and you know they're always something wrong, and you got to put your hand up for that one person that attends to them 20 tills, and then you've got to wait, and then that one person is run ragged now.
Mhm.
Because
And also, when you've got all your stuff, you paid for it or whatever, you paid for a bag, you got to wait 10 minutes because there's one person handing out a bag to 20 people, one at a time.
that's a different story. That's to do with the pollution of plastics and all that
Dude,
malarkey.
Yeah, but it's the time-consuming thing.
I'm definitely.
We should take America's leaf and use paper bags.
Agreed.
We still use plastic like hardcore, like all the time.
But it's
Like
being-
Walmart is real. I mean, I don't know. I just dropped Walmart. They still use plastic. They're hardcore.
It was him. It was him.
I'm sorry. Well, Walmart. Like the thing
Did
is,
you say bar tart? Or something like that?
it's really hard. It's really hard not to call their name out, because when you live in Arkansas, especially where I live, it's literally everything. Like I knew about Walmart gas stations before, everybody else. Everybody that lives in this area, I should say. Like, we found out before everybody else in the U.S. because they test things out on us. So that randomly, there's sometimes random Walmart stuff.
You are the guinea pigs.
Like, literally, like, we're test subjects for this giant mega corporation.
I almost dropped a name then. Crap. There's a fast
Sorry,
food,
this is like a game.
there's a fast food chain who has a plastic
It's
lid
hell.
on one of their products, and they're now removing them plastic lids. And people were sort of saying, no one left the plastic lids on anyway.
Yeah,
Everyone took the plastic lid off and chucked it straight in the bin.
exactly.
Missed them.
But they're not mentioning that big old plastic thing that they stir it with in the first
Yeah.
place,
Exactly.
which could make potentially.
And
for-
have you seen the
I don't know.
size of that thing?
Yeah.
It's so oversized. It's ridiculous.
Massive. You could probably get about, I don't know, if you was to do the what's it? I bet you get about 3 or 4 lids out of that.
You could at least make, or you can make 4 separate spoons out of one of them spoons.
That's mad.
It's ridiculous. But makes sense that they're doing it. Like,
They're
again,
trying,
straws still are plastic and spoons still is plastic, but that is something.
but
It's a step.
they're trying. Yeah, only to get people off their backs. So they're doing little things that. Is it going to make a significant any
I mean, any change
around the world.
any change is a change. So I mean,
Okay.
it's going to help something
And if you think about the amount of them, if they all do that, that's a
if
huge.
they all do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I didn't look at that bigger picture then. I was just looking at the local one down the road.
I don't know if it is just this country. I would imagine it would be a worldwide thing that would try and do that with.
They'd have
but-
to do it. Yeah, they
That's
got to
the-
be. Being a
That's
corporation.
the Paris Climate Accords that all the countries were signed, and then Trump backed out of, and then I can't remember if China backed out of or not. I
Have you
feel
seen-
like China backed out, but I'm not sure.
What's it called? The Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Is that what it's called?
The Garbage Island or something like that. Yeah, I know about it.
I think someone said it's like the size of Australia, and it's where like the Atlantic and the Pacific currents meet. So all this rubbish, all this plastic, just collects in this one area, and it's huge. It's insanely huge. You can see like a map of it.
Well, it'll
It's
be
bad.
easy to dredge it up then if it's all in one place.
It would take too long. They said if they like took like I can't remember the type of boat they were talking about, but the largest disposal boat
Another plastic boat.
It would take like 10 million trips to do it all or something like that.
Hey, question. Are they needing money?
Well, I don't
Because then they could start a business. I mean, just because it does that, I mean, that would be
I think
a job. That would be a job that could pay a lot of money.
what I think the issue is no government wants to take responsibility for it.
That's what it is.
Well, yeah, because they don't want to be like, oh, these guys are the shit kickers.
Yeah, when it's literally the planet rubbish that is just accumulating there.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's just like China is stopping to take our trash, so we don't know who to give our trash to.
Yeah, same here.
They used to take our recycling.
Yeah.
Jog on. We've got 1 billion people, mate.
Yeah, we've got to deal with our own recycling. You're not going to take it off of us. Get rid of your own shit.
Don't blame them at all.
Mate, they could use the plastic and make it into something else. They could use it and make it into thermal blocks for housing or something, some sort of insulation inside the walls or something. There's got to be something for it.
Is there any innovation with regards to that level of recycling?
There was some virus, or not virus, I shouldn't say that. Some enzyme, something like that. That it'll eat plastic.
Did you just say the T virus?
Yeah, man.
It's like some enzyme or something. I don't know. I can't remember what it was exactly. But it eats plastic in like a good amount of time. So like I'd read about that.
Yeah, it's sort of like a bacteria.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that. And so like that. I mean, that would be something. But
but can it do it fast?
I mean,
does it take 3 years for it to consume one plastic bottle? If so, not really.
No. It's not nearly that long. I mean, it's like it's in like the hours or days.
What?
For one plastic bottle.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Quite a long time. You consider the amount.
Yeah, but
it's all about taking steps.
It's you're getting there. I mean, that's like one. Maybe after that, it's like with technology. Once that lever like that thing has been reached, they go to the next one. Like it could get even better then after that.
And technology will just improve. It already is.
Nanotechnology is fucking unbelievable.
Like exos.
Yeah, just look at Iron Man's suit. I mean, that's real, right?
Nanotech.
Mate, this shit out there.
Yeah, it's definitely real.
You can buy an Iron Man suit. I feel like Harrods sell them. Or some.
Shut up.
I just dropped a name. Damn it. I'm not slandering them though.
No.
If it is, Iron Man suit, sick. I want one. They're 100k, but
what?
Yeah, jetpack, functioning jetpack.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get the fuel for it? Go to the petrol garage. Fill me up, mate.
That would be 700 quid.
2 gallon of your finest.
100 feet per gallon.
I've got to save London tonight. Sorry.
Yeah.
You could just spend 100 suit and then just rob a load of banks. Sorted.
Yeah, you're fine. Oh, then they're gonna be like, oh, Iron Man robbed us.
Iron Man robbed us. Who was the last guy to buy an Iron Man suit?
Who's the last guy to buy an Iron Man suit?
Make sure we get 100 people to go and buy them at the same time.
Yes. And they won't be able to track us down.
Well, not as easy.
Yeah. But it will also cost 10 million. So. Alan Sugar, want to help us out?
Yeah, please fund it.
We need a little bit of that green.
Indeed. Or blue or red or pink or whatever colour.
Yeah, as a multicoloured.
Yeah. It's either green, orange, purple or red.
Pinky, innit? 50.
Hey, if
it's a pinky.
50's a red as fuck.
It's a pinky, bruv.
No. Saw 2 of them today.
It's
They're
a pinky.
How regularly do you see $100 bills?
I have one in my wallet.
Ooh, check you out. What about $2 bills?
They don't exist.
$2 bills are way more rare.
They do exist. You can go to.
They exist. They exist.
You can go to your bank and get them.
You can go to a bank and get a $2 bill.
Show us the $100 bill.
I'll have to go get it.
Leave the room. Okay, never mind.
Are they all the same size? Are your notes all the same size?
Yeah.
Have you ever given out like the wrong denomination or whatever they call it?
Sometimes like they'll stick like if they're new, they'll stick together pretty well because they're like nice pressed. New money is the best.
Old man
It's
has
my
got
favorite
diseases
type.
on
You
it.
lot have still got that cotton stuff, haven't you?
Cotton. I mean,
It's like cotton, like
it's paper.
yeah, it's like paper.
I mean,
cotton.
it's like paperish.
There you
I don't
go.
know.
Bang. Print
But-
the new money on plastic. Problem solved.
But I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
we are.
paper biodegrades, so plastic does not.
What are our new notes made of? Is it
Polymer something or other.
Is it?
I'm sure it's a form of plastic.
I feel like money isn't something we need to worry about being recyclable, though. You know what I mean?
No, but, you
It doesn't
know,
get binned, does it? Apart from accidentally.
it gets burnt.
How soon until cash is no more?
It's already happening.
Yeah. On a
Well, that's
daily.
what I'm saying. I mean, estimation of when it'll go away completely. Like we won't have. Well, it'll be all currency.
Oh,
Like,
nah,
digital
it'll never
currency.
go away. I don't think it'll ever go
I've
away.
had a few shifts fairly recently where I've not taken a penny in cash. It has happened.
Sunday don't count. It's only off a shift.
Yeah, but it counts.
It's after shift.
4 hours, like in the U.S., 4 hours is quite a long time to go without seeing cash. So
I mean, I'll go 5 hours without seeing cash.
We're all on like smart watches, phones, contactless,
digital currency. Yep.
crypto. Yeah.
currency that
Not
doesn't.
crypto, just digital. I mean, I wish I had me some Bitcoin. I'd
Mate,
be rich right
cryptocurrency is a thing. Like Domino's takes
Yeah.
it.
You can pay
Yeah.
with Bitcoin. Yeah.
I'm
now.
sure.
You
Like
can pay with
our
a lot of
company
things with
takes it.
Bitcoin.
Subway do. I think.
Subway takes Bitcoin.
I think so.
I know Domino's do.
What?
Not slandering
No way.
Subway. All due respect to Subway. I love the meatball marinara.
That's why it's got a meatball head.
Fuck off, cunt.
It's twice. I'm gonna get a counter in the corner. Every time you say that. That's twice.
Well, we've been going for just over an hour, gentlemen. So we should probably call it.
I think it's about good. I think I can hear the wife calling for murdering a goat because she's that hungry,
Okay.
and it's gonna be a really cute one. So we better go really fast.
Curry goat.
Fair enough. Curried goat.
Curry goat. Yeah,
Saying
we're gonna
a
have curry goat
Love them little cute ones.
if I can find some
What?
Okay.
On the barbecue.
on the barbie.
Correct. On the barbecue.
On the Barbie.
Yes, we'll get into that next time.
Gross.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching BanterSation. Cap, outside of BanterStation, where can the people find you?
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitch. Both Capstash.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Capstash on Instagram. Facebook, not Facebook. I don't have that really. Twitter, definitely Facebook, Twitter, not Facebook. Stop saying that. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch.
You'll get a hang of it.
Do you even know how to
Capstash.
use these media platforms?
Yes, I do. I just don't know how to talk.
Your facial hair says you're from the 16th century, so we'll just assume you are.
Mr. Guy Fawkes himself.
Jay, where can you be found, sir?
So you can find me on YouTube. That's Live Vape and Chill on YouTube. And you can find me on Instagram at LVC Shack. You can find me on Facebook. I don't mind using Facebook. It's Live Vape and Chill group on Facebook. And you can find me at LVC Shack on Twitter also. So yes, thank you very much.
Fantastic. You can find me wherever you want. At Dandoumir.
Just don't stab him.
DANDOUMIR. Subscribe to me on YouTube, please. That would be nice, even though there's nothing there yet, but there will be.
Beg a sub.
Follow me on Instagram, please, because I want clout.
And
Okay.
don't forget to subscribe to the channel below. Ring that
Definitely.
notification bell. All our links will be posted underneath in the bottom there, so you can go and check them out at your leisure. And yeah, it's been great. Good
Thank you
show.
very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Ta-ra.
See ya, brah.